God, that picture's goofy and I love it. You know, it's funny. First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and get back into the game here, but it's funny that you bring that up because I actually did a video a while back when I still had a kind of a corrupting program where I corrupted Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, that was fun. Those are fun times. I had to get back to doing that though, because I used to do a bunch of them, and then I got requests to do a couple, and I never got around to them. And which, if any of those guys are still around, sorry. I guess I kind of got distracted by, you know, just recording random shit. But anywho, back to the game. You know how it goes. Right, so I'm not entirely sure where we're supposed to go. I know, right? Everybody in this game has an epic cape. Everybody. Edna mode would have shit fits over the amount of capes in this game. Speaking of which, Incredibles 2. So yeah, this is Aquatica, for those that are trying to catch up and aren't familiar with this. Well, maybe. Alright, we need to find the cave to Iridia. That's what we need. Well, I mean, Syndrome's idea was, you know, to just basically eliminate the supers and then make everybody super, I guess. But, I don't know, that was pretty insane. What the? Well, somebody tore that. Oh. Oh, right. This is where it is. Thing is, though, I mean, seeing the Super's day-to-day life after the whole, you know, people hating the Supers, it's like, they had to basically go into hiding, which is really too bad. So my question is, if Syndrome would have ended up joining alongside Mr. Incredible back the day, like if Mr. Incredible was okay with it, then would he have had to go into hiding too? And if that's the case, he might have seen, oh, being a super actually kind of sucks when you think about it. Yeah, that's true. Oh, we're just talking about The Incredibles. I'm excited for the second movie. Also, welcome to the stream. Oh, that would actually make a lot of sense. I don't know when it's coming out. You know, when I get to break, I'm gonna look that up, because I'm actually curious. I don't remember exactly when it's coming out. Yes, I love PSO too. Yeah, I just made the comment that Edna would have fits over the amount of capes in this game. Boom! We made it to Iridia. Nice. I think she would too. Oh, there's a land temple. Oh, I'm in the northeast. That's right, because we came from the direction of Quadica. I like my gunner. I also like my fighter, but I don't take her out as much. No caps! That's what she'd be screaming the entire time. Just no caps! No! None! Depends on what program she uses and if she's efficient with it. But I'm gonna go with probably. I always thought these little blue guys are adorable. Really depends on what you like to do. If you want to be more of a melee person but still cast spells, I would go with Bouncer. Cyborgs of Habitat rarely get human guests. Yes, we are in a town of nothing but cyborgs. It's kind of awesome. Except for this lady, apparently. Well, I thought, Bouncer was mostly... Well... I guess it's like what Odin said, it's more of the red mage of the group. What am I equipped with? I can even buy a cape here, guys. No capes! This is the part where Edna would be just foaming at the mouth. Oh, what? I'm trying to think. It's been a while since I've actually played. It's more of a, I don't think, there's nothing really to do with scopes, I don't think. I could be wrong, but, because, see, I play just specifically gunner, and, I use mostly, like, twin machine guns. Okay. Find Ren and go east to fix the weather. But where do we find this Ren? I have this one move on my gunner that she jumps up into the air and very quickly shoots an entire shield of bullets around herself and then just disperses them in every direction. It looks like something out of the Matrix and it's amazing. Just sword. What is it, Tekker is a healer, Force is more of your magician, mage type person. But I mean, you could still use healing and, offensive magic with both. I just think one school is more potent than the other. There it is. Derp. Yeah, when it comes to character creation, you can change your hairstyle, but not your hair color. You actually have to buy a pass for that. I think Bouncer is relatively new, if I remember correctly. I think it is. There's also, I believe, Braver, which I think those are the guys that use bows and arrows, bullet bows, what they call them there. Be nice if Sega can just, you know, port it over already. But this is a conversation I've had across 3 Phantasy Star games so far. It's probably going to happen when we hit 4 as well. Alright. I'm doing this just to save. Alright. Now we are going to go find Ren, wherever the hell he is. Woo. Oh god, the giants. Umber, you gotta see this crap. He even stoops down just so that way he can fit in the battle screen. Isn't that nice of him? Oh my god, you're right, because of the horn and... Oh, wow. Huh. Wiggle that finger! Oh, this is the dungeon we find Ren in, and no wonder why I thought it was the first one. The background is relatively the same. Well, and you were no longer giant by that time. I need to heal up. Additionally, could just be one of those things where they were created the same way as Newmans, but I think it was established that they were just evolved from humans. But whatever the incident was that created them, because I'll tell you right now, you find this out early enough in the game, so it's not really much of a spoiler, but Seed was the Seed in Phantasy Star 4 is a biomonster lab, so to speak. So when Odin was telling me about the Seed incident in PSO2, I thought, wait, this takes place in the same universe? Yeah, that's a little weird though. I love Harry Potter, don't get me wrong, but that still strikes me as weird. Oh God! A face. Oh God, it switches its ears to attack. It twitches its ears to attack. Just look at that fucking grin. Are you happy, motherfucker? Oh my God. I forgot how messed up some of the enemies in this game were. And it was only in this game, too, that something like that appears, because... yeah. Don't know how to explain it. Not without giving shit away, anyway. So I'm not going to. Ha! Oh, welcome back. You missed the giant stone face thing that wiggles its ears to attack. Most fun to play. Oh, there's the face. Most fun to play? I mean, obviously I would say Gunner and Fighter, but it also really just depends on your play style. I know, it's like Freddy Krueger. Wow, I can talk. It's like Freddy Krueger, like, boned a stone golem or something, and that came out. Actually, I just gave myself a horrible image, and I'm not sleeping at all tonight. But I'm not doing a 24-hour stream, so if Red comes in here, just tell him to shut up. Watch, now that I said that, he's gonna come in here and be like, hey, I heard that. That's not even the most screwed up enemy of all, though. Well, there is a weapon that Force and Techers use that I think... what was it, Umber? It was actually cards that kind of do like a rainbow lights thing when it comes out. I mean, you can't get any flashier than that. Oh, and remember, if you actually want to buy costumes for your character, you can get them through player stores. You do have to set up a 5-digit PIN number, at least a 5-digit PIN number, in order to access them. But it's worth it. It's doesn't cost anything to buy from somebody. Well, I mean, it costs, you know, Meseta, but it doesn't actually cost real money. The only time it ever costs real money with player shops is if you're opening one yourself. Because I think you have to be premium to use it. Sounds like you'll want to do a Gunner Ranger combo. Which, when you hit level, I think it's 20, you can choose a subclass. Because Rangers have, like, the rifles and rocket launchers, I believe. Ow. Oh man, I wonder if I'm gonna have this done by the time, by the beginning of September. Because it took me, like, what, a couple weeks to get through Phantasy Star 2? Ah, there you are. It doesn't gimp it, but I know that there are some damage guides out there. One of them, because my main is a gunner, she has a hunter subclass, and that's supposed to be really good for DPS, so that's an option. I'm not entirely sure what pairs with Ranger to make it better. Probably Hunter. Excuse me. I am a rune-type cyborg, programmed to serve you. I'm a technical systems and combat specialist. Ren joins your party. He looks awesome. I like Ren. Alright, I'm gonna use this for now. Oh, wow, she's down to 8 hit points. That's not good. Yeah, use that. Stay alive, 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 stay alive. Oh, it didn't heal her. Oh. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, Ren doesn't have any weapons right now, so... Yeah. Okay, that could have ended badly. I wasn't paying attention. I know that's not the first time that's happened. Probably won't be the last. Right. It's got a lot of HP for level 1, though. Really depends on how you make the costume. Like, if you made the like his costume out of oh, what am I thinking of? I know what I'm thinking of. There's a particular molding that when a friend of mine built her Marth cosplay, she used it for the breastplate, and it looked really, really good. But I cannot for the life of me think of what it's called. But, you make it out of that stuff. It's relatively lightweight. It can get a bit bulky depending on how much you put in, I guess. But otherwise, yeah, that would be amazing. Right, we need to buy him stuff. Stuff. Normally though, we play in a group, but, well, a group of friends, so we have, Ombre as our techer, and, Odin is kind of our melee magic user. That being said, I do believe that there are some people that... There are plenty of groups that would go for full support. So, if that's what you want to play, by all means, just remember to play on ship 2, because that's where most of the English-speaking population is. Unless you can understand Japanese, then, which, you know, go for it. You know what? I'm gonna go save. Well, keep in mind though, you can also make 2 characters, so you could have a Techer Force as your first character, and then have Ranger Gunner as your second if you really wanted to. So that being said, I mean, you can have like, you can mess with it as much as you want to figure out what you want to do. But honestly, it does seem like there are people that do want full support, and it's especially useful when emergency situations come up on the server, which once you get in game you'll see what those are. So what was it, Umbra? We had that one emergency thing that came up, and it was just 4 of us. We somehow managed to do it. It was crazy, but we managed it. What is I have a Newman, and then I have a Dooman that wears ears, so that way she's more like a kitsune. Yeah, but it's also got really good damage output, so that's really the reason why I go for it, and yeah, the damage gets pretty crazy. And then my fighter has I think her subclass is Bouncer. So she's more of a Spellblade at this point. I mean, Spellblade is not an official class, but if it were, that would be what it'd be called. What's funny about your cast, though, Umbra, is the fact that it walks around on tiptoes. So it puts me in mind of Pearl. It's just kind of funny. It's kind of awesome, though. It just looks really weird when you buy, like, one of the looks sets. Because if I remember correctly, the looks sets are supposed to be costumes that resemble casts that can be worn by non-casts. So seeing the tiptoes on them just looks really uncomfortable. How much Masetta have I got now? Okay, good. I'm trying to get Rent a Weapon, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. I'm still trying to determine what kind of outfit I want to get Shizuko. But I also haven't been on, so... Oh, cool. Yeah, and one thing that I will warn you, this happens to me, I don't know, and I know, according to Reddit, or at least the PSO2 subforum on there, some people were complaining after playing PSO2 how certain things weren't working on the computer anymore. Just restart it. All it is GameGuard has decided to block the use of that application. Because it thinks that you're using it to cheat or something. So, you know, just restart your computer and everything will be fine. Yes. Okay, well, it happened twice with me. The first time it happened, I couldn't get Google Chrome to open. And then I discovered I couldn't open anything on my desktop except for desktop folders. And, you know, it would just kind of hang. It wouldn't actually do anything. And then I tried to restart my computer and it just hung. It didn't do anything. And then the second time it happened, my sound controls stopped working. Well, stopped working for whatever reason. And then I noticed that GameGuard was still open, and it's like, oh. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't happen often, but it will happen if you know, start up something, like, right after you play. So it's just something to keep in mind. It may not even happen to you. Admittedly, my computer is kind of getting up there in age, so... Ideally, when I get the funds to do it, I want to get another computer. Save this one, like I'll clean it up and save it and use it as a... general multimedia computer. So my place is gonna look like I'm gonna have to buy a secondary desk just to have my computer on it. It's gonna look ridiculous. Hey, it works. No complaints here. I mean, unless you have a problem with it, then it's a problem, but if you don't, then it's cool. Cave is blocked, you can't get in. Aw. Thought that was the place I had to go to. Okay. We had one of those kind of tables back when my dad had his print shop. I think he ended up getting rid of it though. Good night, and have fun with PSO2 once you get it running. It's honestly a great game. You know, I hadn't intended on grinding, but that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Oh no, we've been ambushed. I have no idea what that was. Okay. That wasn't the place? But I thought we had to go east to fix the weather problem. Oh well, I should probably head back to Hess Attack anyway. Wait, actually... Okay, we're gonna go stock up on stuff and then we'll spend the night. I'm not sure how you can poison an android because the androids in 4 don't get poisoned. I think that's like the only status effect they never... That and sleep. Oh, shit. I did not mean to select no. Yes. 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 There we go. That was a waste of 30 Meseta. Yeah, see, that would make the most sense, I would think. You know, I really hate doing it, but I may just bring up a map of Viridia so I can see what the frick I'm going. Because if I go north... excuse me. Because if I go north, then, yeah, but you know how some people are. It's like, oh my god, you're using a map to check the home world, overworld, whatever. It's like, got the technology, it's available to me, I'm using it. Oh, right, it was a... Okay. See, all I had to do was I had to look at the landmark, the building, just to see, just to know what I'm looking for. Because I was thinking it was in a cave, but it's not. Herpity derpa derp. Oh, wait, how am I... Am I still alive? Okay, apparently I dropped some frames there. Oh, but you know, it is coming up to the 3:30 cutoff. Wow, have I been streaming that long? Jeez. There's what I'm looking for. Oh, Joyous Rapture. This looks like it'll be fun. Alright, so I'm gonna go up until the minute just before the cutoff and see if it actually cuts off again. Yeah, my hometown thankfully is small enough that I don't need to do that, but I know I definitely needed a map when I was in New York City, though. Sad part is when we went, Coney Island wasn't open, so... Oh, hey, Lyle. Remember me, Riz? Lyle with a sapphire? I need your help to thaw out my whole world. People are dying from cold and starvation. Farther in here are the weather system controls. Your Rin cyborg can fix it up in no time at all. Return, I'll join your party to help out. Lyle joins your party. Holy crap, dude! Okay. I'm okay with this. Oh, but like I said, it's coming up to the 3:30 cutoff, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to this image. You know, actually, it's only an hour in. I may take a quick break. Get myself something to drink. Check on